Just because I want all the time, it don't make me a
propaganda tool.
I want to be your
propaganda tool.
Like, how are you not getting that message?
Interesting. Remember this, though.
How hard it is to be a hopeful romantic in a generation that values hookup culture more? We got situationships, ex-situationship, friendships with benefits. There's so many ships out here, I'm getting lost in the big blue sea. Where's the relationship boat? How did I miss that stop? Why am I not on that one?
Sweetie, there's nothing wrong with wanting the eggplant all the time. But when you constantly refer to yourself as a garden tool, you really can't be surprised when men treat you accordingly. And that's why you're lost in the deep blue sea.
So I'm super annoyed right now because this light went out. How am I supposed to get to this light? How?
Whoa! The past is really catching up with these girls. Sweetie, remember this?
I live alone and I own my own home, and I've never had to call a man to help with any repairs. My female best friend and I installed new flooring in all the bedrooms. I work in production and I can operate anything from a simple power drill to a hammer drill. I can operate a scissor lift and a forklift. I'm also incredibly resourceful.
So, sweetie, for all that boasting, you get defeated by a light bulb because you don't know how to operate a ladder.
You have been weighed, you have been measured, and you have been found wanting.
It was watermelon. I bought some watermelon and he ate it all, and the first time it happened we thought it was funny, we laughed about it, haha, and I kept buying more. He kept eating it all. I mean, I'm telling you, it happened at least 40 or 50 times, and I started getting to the point where I'm like, can you just save me some? And he kept eating it all. And one day I go into the refrigerator, he's standing right there, he knows what happened, the watermelon's gone again, and I'm like, can I ask you a question? And he's like, not if you're just going to be mean about it. And I'm like, no, I genuinely want to know, like, why can't you just save me some watermelon? And he's like, I knew it, you're rude and disrespectful. And I'm like, wouldn't the rude and disrespectful thing that happened here be that you keep eating all the watermelon, not that I have to come and ask you about it again? And that's when I realized he was a narcissist, and I asked for a divorce within a week after that.
You know, I don't usually agree with the girls getting featured here, but she has a point. If he was actually doing that, it's a legitimate reason for separation. Because if your partner constantly does the things that piss you off just to piss you off, it's time to go.
I just want to talk about dating for a second and the shitty generation that we're in.
You know, this reminds me of an old Romanian army joke. Goes something like this. A Romanian army captain finds two of his soldiers slacking from guard duty, and he immediately starts yelling at them. You miserable piles of dog crap, get back on duty or I'll eat you alive. So, hate to break it to you, sweetie, but you're part of the same crappy generation.
In this obnoxious outfit, looking like I'm an Easter egg. Whatever. So, what is the deal? Okay, so men come after you, they're proving it to you, I want to be with you, I want to do all the things, I want to take you out on nice dates, and I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to continually show you that I want to date you, I want to be solely with you. And then you're backed off, and you're like, okay, like, no, you're going to show me, like, I want to know.
Sweetie, you're playing hard to get when you're already hard to want.
And once you get there, and then you're like, okay, like, I'm ready to do this, and, like, you're feeling the same way, and you express the same things, whoa! They're like, no, this is too much. Honey, what? You were the one who were too much in the beginning, and then you got me to be too much, and then here we are, and now you're saying I'm too much, and now you're backed off? I don't get it.
It's simple, sweetie. When you play hard to get, you're actually giving the guy time to observe you. He gets to see your behavior, he watches your social media, and yours is pure cringe. And the more you keep denying him and keep asking for more and more and more gestures, the more he realizes he only wants coochie. And even if he wanted something more with you at the beginning, having to work for it is a major turnoff. And real talk, the guys you want to date don't have time for this kind of BS. They're busy, making money, keeping in shape, maintaining their social proof. Being a Chad is very time consuming. There are times when I work 14 hours a day and I barely get my workout in. I literally can't be bothered with courtship, and I don't have to, because other women are a lot less demanding. And at the end of the day, sweetie, Men don't want to work for it, period. And what you bring to the table is something we can easily replace or live without.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.